Christian news from English Christian Times. House church raided, 6 elders taken away in China's Jiangxi. On July 5th, around 4 p.m., dozens of officials from the Ethnic and Religious Affairs Agency raided the Engguang Church in Jiangxi Region's Guilin City. The house church was having its worship during that time at a hotel when local government officials and police barged in and grabbed the microphone to denounce the gathering. Worshippers were asked to show their IDs. 6 elders were taken to Qixing police station after they were first placed in a room along with other church staff and integrated. ISIS victims struggle for compensation. 3 years after the military defeat of ISIS in Iraq, challenges continue to swirl regarding compensation for victims of those impacted by the extremists. According to a recent report by France 24, most internally displaced persons who filed with the Nineveh Governorate Subcommittee for compensation have yet to see any results. 11-year-old Christian boy beaten by Muslim businessman in Pakistan. On July 1st, an 11-year-old young Christian named Musa was brutally beaten by a Muslim businessman in Pakistan. This happened after Musa was left with the businessman as a guarantee for a LCD TV that was stolen from the shop. Pope Francis expresses sadness after Hagia Sophia is declared a mosque. Pope Francis expressed sadness after Hagia Sophia declared as a mosque by Erdogan. News anchor turned Catholic vocations director embarks on 2-day priest. This Sunday, a Catholic priest embarked on a 320-mile 5-day bike ride to recruit young men and women for church. Father Nick Adam had to be creative when he was assigned to be the director of vocations for the Diocese of Jackson, Mississippi, in the midst of a global pandemic. Pope Francis, if we want, we can become good soil. Pope Francis urged Catholics Sunday to reflect on whether they are receptive to the Word of God. In his Angelus address July 12th, he meditated on Sunday's Gospel reading, in which Jesus recounts the parable of the sower. In the parable, a farmer scatters seed on 4 types of terrain: a path, rocky ground, thorns, and good soil, only the last of which successfully produces grain. Pope said, if we want, we can become good soil. You are not forgotten, Vatican Cardinal tells seafarers on Sea Sunday. A Vatican Cardinal urged Catholics Sunday to exercise a preferential option for the poor, for seafarers serving on the front line of coronavirus crisis. Statues of Mary vandalized on weekend of Catholic Church attacks. Boston police are investigating an arson attack on a statue of the Blessed Virgin Mary Saturday night, the second attack in the United States on a statue of the Virgin Mary in 2 days and during the same weekend in which 2 Catholic church fires are being investigated for arson. Catholics uphold pilgrimage to grave of Venerable Augustus Tolton, first African-American priest. The 4th annual Quincy pilgrimage honoring Venerable Augustus Tolton, the first African-American priest, took place Thursday with the intention of overcoming racism. Father Darren Zennel, the founder of the Quincy pilgrimage and the pastor of St. Augustine Parish in Ashland, said Tolton pastored beyond racial barriers. Always forward, San Gabriel Fire is a call to mission of hope, says Archbishop Gomes. Los Angeles Archbishop Jos Gomes has called for Catholics to find hope and a renewed sense of mission amid the season of sickness and death. Gomes preached a Sunday morning homily at the Chapel of the Annunciation on the grounds of the historic San Gabriel Mission Church, which was severely damaged by a fire early Saturday morning. Let us love, not in word or speech, but in truth and action. News Desk, English Christian Times.